Shalom, shalom to all Israel. I'll give all praise to Yahweh, Yahweh Hamashah, to GMS, all the Israel brothers and sisters that preaching the truth sincerely and true. I want to start off. With the scripture. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 26, for if we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remain of no more sacrifice for sin. I'm going to go to Numbers 15:30. Book of Numbers chapter 15 verse 30. But the soul that does order presumptuous, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproach the Lord, and the soul shall be cut off from among his people. So those Israelites do not come back into its fold, you're going to be destroyed. Because mind you that Moses had destroyed many his people, the rebellion ones who did not come back to the fold. So go into the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 2. As many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. This is after all the destruction and all the murder on the earth. Some to an everlasting law. Most High says, some to an everlasting life, and some to everlasting contempt. So many of you Edomites ain't gonna have nothing to say when judgment comes. James chapter 2 verse 13, for he shall have judgment without mercy. So you're going to have judgment without mercy, Edomites, that has showed no mercy. And you have shown no mercy to that Judah woman that you carnal lynch. And mercy rejoice against judgment. and mercy rejoices against judgment. So, you're going to rejoice over your judgment. Because you Edomites again rebuke and vex of the man of the Lord. I'm going to go into 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. But I said that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, and the things you Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils, and you Edomites sacrifice to devils, and not to God. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. So the Most High talking to you, you rib Negro woman and Hispanic woman. He's saying separate yourself from your enemy. Verse 21, ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. And you're drinking a cup with devils. After work, you hanging out with them in the clubs. You're going into their home. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the the table of the devils. You can't serve the Most High and Mammon. You love one and hate the other. My question is, how did that sister get in the hands of them devils? Let me go into Ecclesiastic. In Apocrypha, Ecclesiastic, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy. Most High was telling you, rib Negro woman and Negro Hispanic woman. Never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness. I'm going to repeat that again. Never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Let me go to verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitter? Start over. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitter with a serpent? He's speaking smooth things to you, Israelite woman. Or any such as a come night wild beast. And that sister was lynched in the hands of the serpent Edomites, them goat people. Let me go into the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 41. And Esau hate Jacob. So Esau hate you Negro rib woman and you Hispanic rib Hispanic woman because of the blessing, because you have the blessing. That's why they hate you. Wherewith his father blessed him, Esau said in his heart, the day of mourning, for when my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So Esau killed many Israelites. I'm going to read 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. No, sorry, chapter 11, verse 4. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. For if he that come preach another Jesus, all right. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. He that preaching another Jesus, you ignorantly call, but his name is Yahweh, Yahweh Hamashah, who we have not preached. This is who we're trying to preach to you, the real Christ. Woolly hair, red eyes, because he drank a lot of wine. And his feet, black, his feet is black like, let me get that, Revelation. Revelation chapter 1 verse 15, and his feet is like unto fine brass. So brass is like a penny, and as it was burning in a furnace. So if his feet is black like furnace, wouldn't his whole body be black? The real Christ, your God of the Hebrew Israelites. Not the world, but the gods of the Israelites. The God of the Israelites. The God of the Israelites. The God of the Israelites. Let me go up one. Verse 14. His head and his hair were like white like wool. His hair is white like wool. Sheep wool. As white as snow. See, his hair is white like snow. His long stringy hair is not even white like snow. So, time you Israelite women come back to the fold. I'll say shalom, shalom, and peace to all the brothers. Safety and truth.